Mother's Day is a holiday that celebrates and honors mothers in the United States. It is celebrated on the second Sunday in May. It became an official holiday in the country at the start of the 20th century as a way to honor mothers whose sons had died in war. The holiday is celebrated in a number of ways. People give mothers gifts like flowers, cards, and jewelry to thank them for all their hard work. A popular symbol of the holiday is the carnation. This is because when the holiday first began in the US, people were encouraged to wear a red carnation if their mother was alive, or a white carnation if their mother was dead. Many people take their mothers out for a special meal. In fact, Mother's Day is the most popular day in the US for people to go out and eat, and it is estimated that people spend billions on meals and gifts. Mother's Day is also the most popular day to make long-distance calls in the US. It is the second most popular gift-giving day after Christmas. Since its establishment, Mother's Day has been criticized for becoming highly commercialized. In fact, the founder of the US holiday, Anna Jarvis, began protesting the holiday and was even arrested for disturbing the peace for demonstrating. Jarvis's own mother started the campaign to establish a mother's holiday during the American Civil War. Mothers are not the only people celebrated on this day. All mother figures, including grandmothers, great-grandmothers, stepmothers, and foster mothers, are honored on the holiday. In schools, many students make special gifts, including handmade cards. While widely recognized, Mother's Day is not a federal holiday. Many other countries around the world have their own versions of Mother's Day. Father's Day is a holiday observed in the United States to honor fathers, fatherhood, and other parental figures like grandfathers, stepfathers, and uncles. It is observed on the third Sunday in June. In the early 20th century, there was a mining accident in West Virginia that killed almost 400 men. A push for a day to remember the men killed, who were mostly husbands and fathers, was the start of a push for a national holiday. This was in 1908. It wasn't until 1972, however, that Father's Day was recognized by law as a national holiday. This is due in part to the fact that people were resistant to what they saw as another overtly intended holiday meant to just make people spend money. It wasn't seen as a way to remember the dead or to honor living fathers and father figures. People weren't entirely wrong. Organizations representing men's clothing manufacturers put in a lot of money for the holiday to become popular. Like Mother's Day, it indeed is a holiday that has become highly commercialized. There are greeting cards to mark the day, and stores advertise gifts for dad. These gifts traditionally include electronics, ties, and tools. In schools, children often make cards and other gifts. Father's Day is not a federal holiday, even though it is widely celebrated. Some of the ways Father's Day is celebrated is with meals, especially barbecues, since the holiday falls at the beginning of the summer. Halloween is on October 31st. It is also called All Hallows Eve or All Saints Eve. This is because, according to some, the holiday has its roots in a Christian holiday that remembers the dead. Others say the holiday has its roots in the ancient harvest season traditions of Ireland. In the US, though, the focus is less on memories of the dearly departed or agriculture. It is about kids dressing up in scary costumes and going door to door asking for candy. This is called trick-or-treating. When children knock on the door of a house or ring the doorbell, they usually say trick or treat. The trick part is a fake threat signaling that the kids will commit a prank if they aren't given something delicious. Homeowners then give the children candy, raisins, or some other food treat. Many homeowners decorate their houses to prepare for the holiday and let kids know that they are participating and can ring the doorbell for candy. Traditional decorations often include jack-o'-lanterns, which are pumpkins with faces carved into them and candles inside. Jack-o'-lanterns were thought to scare away evil spirits when Halloween was first celebrated among the ancient Christians. Also, turnips, not pumpkins, were originally used. People often decorate using colors black and orange. Halloween is not just for kids. Adults get in on the fun by attending costume parties. There are often contests who has the best costume. There are also games bobbing for apples, where people have to get an apple using only their teeth from a large bucket of water. Other people celebrate by scaring themselves by going to haunted houses, homes where people dress up as ghosts, zombies, and werewolves and jump out to frighten guests. People also tell scary stories or watch horror movies. Thanksgiving is a holiday celebrated by many people in the United States and Canada. In the United States, it is celebrated on the fourth Thursday in November and marks the start of the Christmas season. Some people celebrate Thanksgiving to remember the first harvest of the Pilgrims and Puritans, groups of people from England who immigrated to North America in the 1600s. Some people recreate the first Thanksgiving and dress up as Pilgrims, Puritans, and the Native Americans who are said to have helped the new arrivals find food to survive the first winter. Most people, however, see Thanksgiving as one day a year to reflect upon what they are thankful for. Some families will sit together and take turns saying aloud what they are thankful for. An important part of Thanksgiving is families coming together. Extended family members often travel long distances to share the day with their loved ones. In the United States, Thanksgiving is the busiest travel day of the year. People travel in planes, trains, buses, and cars to share a very special meal, Thanksgiving dinner. What most Thanksgiving celebrations have in common is the food. On Thanksgiving, many families prepare large, elaborate dinners to share with friends and loved ones. Many of these dinners use ingredients associated with the fall harvest, like cranberries, potatoes, sweet potatoes, corn, and cranberries. Roast turkey is a traditional meat served. It is so common that some people call Thanksgiving Day Turkey Day. The turkey is usually served with gravy and stuffing. Pies are usually served for dessert. The most common pies served are sweet potato, apple, pecan, and pumpkin. Thanksgiving is not just celebrated in the privacy of people's homes. Every year, the President of the United States pardons a turkey, saving it from becoming someone's meal. In New York City, Macy's, a department store, holds a large parade with huge balloons of various cartoon characters floating down the street.